Good morning to all of our viewers all over the world. You're welcome to today's Bystanders edition on Flip TV, 27th of August 2025. We are here again live here on Flip TV. I have with me here the Punch newspaper and the Vanguard newspaper. Our viewers, we must appreciate you for joining this channel again this lovely morning, for dropping your comments, liking this program, and also sharing this program to others. I have the Vanguard and the Punch here this lovely morning. Let's start this morning. I start from the Punch newspaper this lovely morning. U.S. court jails Osun monarch over $4.2 million COVID-19 fraud. 239 first-class lecturers quit Unilag over poor pay. Ex-vice chancellor. ASU protest rocks campuses ahead federal government talks. Withheld allocations, Osun drags federal government to Supreme Court. 2027 PDP ticket zoning to South split North. Parties northern stakeholders to review decision next week. Move may favour Tinubu's re-election, one Arewa youth. Zoning fair to South, says Middle Belt. Probe begins as Abuja Kaduna train mishap injures 6. Healthcare relief bet Nigeria Foundation and work in many shoes. Cover bills for 100 plus women. I move to the Vanguard newspaper this lovely morning. Yeah, viewers, as you are joining us, kindly click on the like button, drop your comment, and also share this program. We are here this lovely morning again. Tinubu imposes 6-month ban on export of raw shea nuts. Nigeria's Dan Tosho elected vice president of global ports body, Dr. Dan Tosho. ASU's protest disrupts academic activities on campuses nationwide. Osun drags federal government to Supreme Court over withheld local government allocations. Presidency. Northern blocs oppose PDP zoning ticket to South. Northern youth kick against PDP's decision. We won't take it. North Central stakeholders tell PDP, APC. Decision violates Nigeria parties' constitutions. Ashim Group. APC, PDP may lose in North to a strong Northern candidate. That's Rufai. PDP members demanding zoning ticket to North selfish. Bode George. Obi keeps LP, PDP guessing. ADC tackles PDP, APC on zoning ticket 2 years to poll. Says PDP trying to lure Jonathan, Obi and Hamechi. Nigeria Brazil signed MUS to strengthen relations. This is the picture of our president with the Brazil president, Lula. Passengers camper as Abuja Kaduna train derails. Benue Assembly suspends ex-speaker over Governor Alia's impeachment move. Third mainland bridge mishaps. Last month, police FRSC defer. Ribadu hands over 128 rescued kidnapped victims to families. Nigeria record 46% decline in variant polyvirus cases. That's MPHCDA. These are all on the front pages of the Vanguard and the Punch newspaper this lovely morning. Our viewers, as you are joining us this morning, click on the like button, drop your comment, and also share this program. I will have my first reviewer this lovely morning, Pastor Mr. Reverend Matthew. Good morning, Mr. Matthew.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
You are welcome this lovely morning.
All right.
Let's start from here. Politics everywhere this lovely morning. Presidency. Northern blocs suppose PDP zoning ticket to South.
Okay, northern blocks oppose PDP zoning
ticket
to south.
Let's start from there.
The way it is, I've always expected this.
We've always expected.
Because this is just like handing over the party to the Wike himself. And Wike, like I said the other day, I made it abundantly clear that for the purpose of 2027, he is going to work for his principal, the president, Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu.
But he's in PDP.
That is how we have it. Wike is supposed to be in PDP. But he's a minister under the government of APC. I made it very clear that for the purpose of 2027, that is going to work for his principal, Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu. And we all know what transpired in Rivers State in 2023 presidential election, where Labour Party and his candidate was very strong. But I will have it, and declare Tinubu the winner of the Rivers State election in that presidential election. The reason is not, I'm saying what I'm saying is not far-fetched. Wike have always been at the center of leadership crisis in PDP. Wike was instrumental to bringing of McCarthy as chairman of PDP. Wike was instrumental to removing of McCarthy as chairman of PDP. Wike was instrumental to bringing of Uche Secondus, who of course come from Rivers State. Wike was equally instrumental to removing of the same Secondus. Even this Damagun that was the acting national chairman before he was confirmed substantive chairman 2 days ago, Wike was instrumental to making him the acting national chairman.
Okay, Damagun.
And today, he is now confirmed as the substantive chairman. You know, I told you here the other day that an article accused all the opposition political party leadership of collecting 50 million each from federal government, which they collected ostensibly or reportedly to compromise opposition in the country. So the way it is very clear that the intention of those who are playing all this game is to ensure that PDP do not have a strong opposition, a strong candidate ahead of 2027. Because from what we are reading, someone like the current governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, yes, is now a strong contender for PDP tickets.
Yes.
And the way it is, do you want to tell me that Seyi Makinde will be a strong candidate to match Tinubu? He's not. He may be popular in Oyo State, but talking about contesting an election across the whole Nigeria to match Tinubu, Seyi Makinde is not there. Do not forget that even in 2023, Seyi Makinde worked for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The people that work for Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu then, who were in PDP, were Wike, the former governor of Abia State also, yes, the former governor of this Seyi Makinde. There were about 4 of them. They used to call them there's one day they call them under PDP. But the point is, seeing leadership of PDP being given to Damagun is just it's just like PDP endorsing Tinubu for 2027. If you look at the PDP leadership, the chairman of PDP Governors Forum, who is equally the Bauchi State Governor, talking about Bala Mohammed, I'm surprised because someone like Bala Mohammed, of course, a Fulani man, is someone that has been very vocal and has been challenging a Wike about trying to hijack the party. Now see the same Bala Mohammed endorsing Damagun as the substantive chairman of PDP. I'm worried that PDP will not have a serious candidate for 2027. Maybe this is laying credence to a statement that came from Senate President the other time, talking about Akpabio, where he said that in 2027 that Tinubu will stand as a sole candidate, meaning nobody will be contesting against him. Maybe that is where they are zeroing in, because now, as far as I'm concerned, PDP is out of the game.
Out of the game.
Out of the game for 2027. Then I don't know the fate of Labour Party, because currently Labour Party is immersed in leadership crisis. Even the coalition, talking about the ADC, they are equally having their own fair share of crisis. Because as we speak, we have a situation where there is an unresigned members of that party who are laying claim to the leadership, who are saying they will not accept the likes of David Mark as chairman. And even David Mark led ESCO is struggling to make INEC recognize them. INEC is yet to recognize the leadership under David Mark. So you see that there's a game plan, just at the statement that came from Senate President, to make sure that no opposition political party will be viable enough to have a strong contender against Tinubu. I think that's the game plan. The way I'm saying it.
Let me take your politics this morning. We are dealing with politics this morning. PDP members demanding zoning ticket to North are selfish. That's Bode George.
That has always been Bode George's position. Even in 2023, he has always maintained that it's certain turn. Even as I agree that it's certain turn, we must acknowledge that there is no regarding zoning. That zoning is just, of course, there is a tacit agreement in Nigeria, unwritten, that says that if the South govern for 8 years, it goes to North for 8 years. That was demonstrated under Obasanjo 8 years. We saw it going back to the North under Yaradua. And after Muhammadu Buhari, we now see Tinubu in Aso Rock. But however, there is no constitutional provision that say you must zone, or a particular geopolitical zone must be in Aso Rock at a particular time. If you want to look at that zoning in terms of that tacit agreement that says we have to return the presidency for purpose of unity, for purpose of national cohesion, I think the eastern part of the country is the most justified to even occupy Aso Rock. Because if you look at since this national democracy in 1999, the Southwest here have governed under Obasanjo 8 years. The South has governed under Yaradua 6 years. The Southeast have not governed. If you go to the North have governed under Yaradua. They have governed under Buhari. And the way it is in the South again. The Southwest have governed before is now governing again. So meaning if Tinubu should complete 8 years, it's been since 1999, this national democracy, the Southwest would have governed for 16 years.
Southwest don't govern for 16 years.
If Tinubu should complete 8 years, whereas the Southeast have not governed since even a year.
Why do you think they have not been given the mandate?
Like I told you, that is why when people talk about zoning, you see that they only cite zoning when it's convenient for them. That's why I say if you are even looking for that zoning, Southeast is most justified. Because there is no constitutional provision that say a zone that have governed before should not govern again. That's why Tinubu could get it. So the whole noise about it's my turn is there is no, except because Jonathan was carried with the idea that says let us have some level of rotational presidency by making by having a constitutional provision that says one single term of 6 years, and by such any zone that have governed will not come back until it goes round. But they didn't see the light of the day. Even the confirm, they try to make sure that they address some of the anomalies that exist in Nigeria. Did not see the light of the day under Jonathan. But politically speaking, there's no rule guiding zoning. It is your ability to politic and get it. That's what is playing out.
So are you saying maybe the Southeast doesn't know how to play politics?
So many things may be working against them. It's not entirely because because they do not know how to play politics. They do not know how to play politics. A major issue with the Southeast has to do with breach of trust. The North do not trust the Igbo man.
The North do not trust the Igbo man.
Yes, they fear that if you give Igbo man power, he will divide Nigeria. And the Southwest too do not trust the Igbo man.
The Southwest here as well.
Yes.
They are afraid of Igbo man.
You want to speak?
They talk first. Yes, talk.
Excuse me. So the point I'm making is there's a breach of trust. That is a major problem. Because even the argument that if you ask people to bring a candidate, that multiple people will come out, that argument has been defeated in the 2023 election. Because we saw an Obi being presented, and Obi was just like the only candidate from the Southeast. So it is not clear that it is breach of trust that makes it difficult to allow Igbo to govern. But again, I think I want to say it's a misplaced, it's not correct. The Igbo man can be trusted because under Jonathan, against all odds, against every argument that say if Igbo men are attained some level of position that they will take over the country is not true, or that they will divide the country is not true. Under Jonathan, for the first time, Jonathan made an Igbo man chief of army staff. Since Nigeria began, that is the first time an Igbo man will be becoming a chief of army staff. I'm talking about Hijacks. And he stayed there, he didn't take over the government, he didn't divide the country. So that's going to show you that that argument is not correct. That the breach of that trust deficiency is not is a misplaced one. That perception that Igbo man will divide Nigeria is not correct.
ADC tackles PDP, APC on zoning ticket 2 years to poll. Says PDP trying to lure Jonathan, Obi and Amechi. PDP trying to lure Jonathan, Obi and Amechi. Is that true?
That conversation has been around, and that is we have been hearing that. But I want to tell you that with the current scenario, it will be difficult, extremely difficult, for any serious candidate to win and become PDP candidate for 2027. Because a Wike will make sure that they put a weakling, somebody who does not have weight, as PDP candidate. Before Damagun was endorsed as the PDP national chairman, Wike was threatening that if they refuse to accept, PDP refused to accept the zonal congress that was done in South South, where his candidate emerged as the zonal chairman, that he will not support that convention, that he will stop the convention. He only threatened that if they do not drop the PDP zonal chairman from Southeast, that he will not support the convention, he will stop the convention. It won't look like the PDP leadership, both the governors of the PDP, submitted to him. They accepted all his conditions. Have you not seen the statement that came from Wike's aide, Olayinka, saying that Wike have been vindicated? That is after Damagun was adopted and made the substantive PDP national chairman. So it's clear whether they are trying to, there may be some elements in PDP anyway who may genuinely want PDP to have a formidable candidate, maybe wanting to draft a Jonathan or an Obi. But I want to tell you that ultimately, the power that controls PDP currently will not allow the likes of Obi or even Jonathan emerge.
Then who is in charge of the power?
I'm telling you that the man Jagaban, the strategists are taking over PDP. And this is doing through his henchman, Wike. So when you see Wike presents the PDP, it's Tinubu that is PDP, it's not Wike.
Yes.
It's Wike inside Tinubu's clothes that is in PDP.
Wike inside Tinubu's clothes
that is in PDP. So he with power, his order is taken. Nobody argues it. That is what we are seeing. That is why Damagun can come back later to become the substantive chairman of PDP. Haven't done so much damage to the party.
Okay, let me read some comments here. Gladys Oyabo, good morning to everyone. Good morning, man. Good morning, dear Anchorman and crew members. Good morning, man.
Good morning.
Happy middle to you all. Thank you, man. Egbuna Kingsley Madrid, good morning everyone, good morning. Augustine Efemoni, good morning everyone. He said I should ask him, if there is no trust, why can't they let them go on their own country?
That is the problem. They are supposed to let them go in my own consideration. Because for me, I've said it consistently that there's nothing like one Nigeria.
You also don't believe in one?
One Nigeria only exists on paper.
On paper?
Yes. Because the average Igbo man have existed in Nigeria long ago. The average Yoruba man that share ideology of Sunday Igboho is not in Nigeria. And if you go to think of it, the founders of Nigeria, Azikiwe, is it Awolowo, and even Tafawa Balewa, their statement in the past made it very clear that Nigeria is not a country.
Nigeria is not a country.
Yes, if you go and look at their statements in the past, one after the other, it shows that Nigeria is never a country. Britain just came here, bundle everybody together in the name of Nigeria. And all attempt to make Nigeria work has always been resisted by those who benefit from the current fraudulent status quo. I can consistently say it. If you look at Aburi Accord, all the problem we are facing today was already solved by Aburi Accord. But unfortunately, Gowon and Co did not allow Aburi Accord to stand.
But I want to ask a question. You know me, they never bought me that time. What was the what was the source of the Aburi Accord?
So what was it?
What was the source? Like, what brought Aburi Accord?
It is the same problem we're having today. The same problem of how do we come here as a people? How do we continue to exist together? If we need to continue to exist together, let us define our terms. That took all the leaders to Aburi in Ghana, and they reached agreement that there should be confederation, meaning each zone should be independent, control your resources, pay tax to federal government. But under the same one Nigeria, police, each region, the southwest will have their own police, the northeast, southeast will have their own police, the north will have their own police, but they will equally be a federal police. The military, the same thing. And this is the same way you have it in America. That's why you have United States of America. But unfortunately, they came back here, go and say inaugurate them. And today we are back in the trenches. The same problem Aburi Accord solved so many years ago is still plaguing us now. So that is how they arrive at Aburi Accord.
Okay, our viewers, if you are watching now, kindly click on the like button. Click on the like button. Drop your comment and also share this program. Today we are treating politics first before we go to any other one. APC, PDP may lose in North to a strong northern candidate.
Let us say I panned out, because even as we speak, the North is already polarized. We see so many northern groups, leaders endorsing Tinubu. You may say it's because of
northern leaders endorsing.
Yes, you may say because of money. You may say because of intimidation, but we are seeing it. For instance, the chairman of Northern Arewa Consultative Forum, Osuman, before now, in the past, when Tinubu started as the president, said that North will only support a northern candidate for 2027.
2027.
That is what he said in the past. But recently, though when he said it, the board of trustees of Arewa Consultative Forum suspended him. They later reinstated him. Recently, he have come out to say Arewa Consultative Forum is apolitical, that they don't play politics, that they are not going to support any particular candidate. It won't look like changing from the initial position. Governors across board from the north already endorsed Tinubu in the north. So, north is already polarized. You may say Tinubu is using influence, he's using power, he's using money, but what we are seeing is that north is already polarized. That is the truth. So it doesn't matter the opinion of whoever is talking, north is polarized already.
Lady G said Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Lady G. You're welcome this every morning. Kindly click on the like button.
Good morning.
Drop your comment and also share this program. Let's go to this. Obi keeps Labour Party and PDP guessing because people are saying we don't know the party Obi will run under. We don't know the party will contest under. Now, but some people are saying maybe he cannot go to ADC because we have likes of Atiku and others in ADC, so he cannot shine in ADC. Maybe you go to either Labour Party or PDP. What's your take on this one?
Labour Party is not yet a fertile ground for Obi.
Labour Party is not yet a fertile ground for Obi.
Yes.
How?
As we speak, Labour Party is battling leadership crisis. There's a court judgment that asked what is his name, Julius Abure, to stop parading himself as the national chairman of Labour Party. When they did by-election, ANA refused to accept candidates that came from Abure-led ESCO. So, which of the ESCOs will produce Obi as the candidate for 2027? Except otherwise, they are able to resolve all the issues that is plaguing, the leadership issue that is plaguing the party before the election. Otherwise, Labour Party will end up not having a candidate in that election. Just a semblance of what happened to Zamfara State in the past, where APC will win the election as governor. Before swearing in, the court declared that PDP, that APC in that state was not the faction of APC in that state that produced the governorship candidate was not the authentic ESCO. As such, nullified the election of the APC candidate and gave it to PDP. So we are likely going to see that situation. Or is it the PDP we have been talking about that they have finally handed over to Wike and Tinubu? Is that where you say it will be fertile for Obi? I don't see it as being fertile for Obi because PDP currently, for me, is not in the game for 2027.
PDP is not in the game. But they will have their convention this coming November, 15th of November.
There's no point having convention now when you have made a Damagun the national chairman. The convention is just perhaps to pick other members of the ESCO. Because the essence of the convention is to pick the ESCOs of the party. So if you already make Damagun the substantive chairman, it does imply that the convention they are having is to fill other positions in the party. And the Wike ally, Iwayan, is already the PDP national secretary. So the two vital positions he have taken it. So he will now, it doesn't matter the opinion, when you want to do primary, the chairman, party chairman, the national chairman and national secretary will be the one that will determine the delegates of the party, the modality of the primary and all of that. Even the screening and all of that. So what I was saying,
but
PDP is not in the game.
Can PDP ever rise to grow the back?
If anything like of such will happen, not now.
Not now.
Yes.
Why not now?
It's clear. As we have it, 2027 is already around the corner, and all the preparation to have national ESCO is preparing ground for 2027 election. And at the end of the day, those who are being put in place now will be the one that will drive that process as we go close to 2027. Talking about organizing the primaries of the party, deciding who will be the candidate of the party and all of that. So I continue maintaining that PDP is not in the game for 2027.
It's not in the game for. Okay, let's look at it from this one. Let's do it now. Sometimes ago, we saw Atiku visiting Aregbesola. So you know Aregbesola drummers were like drumming like Olule, Tinubu Lule in 2027. That Tinubu no go win. Tinubu le wole, Tinubu ma Lule, that kind of thing. So now there is this controversy again. That maybe there is a big war between Tinubu and Aregbesola. And who is Aregbesola supporting ahead of 2027?
No, it's clear that Aregbesola has fallen apart with Tinubu. There's no argument about that. It's clear that Aregbesola genuinely is working with Atiku. There's no argument about that.
Now he's working with Atiku.
Or rather working with the opposition. It is clear. But the question is, will his impact be sufficient enough to make Tinubu lose the election? That is another question. Because what Tinubu and his handlers are doing is clear. They know that if you have a formidable opposition, it will be difficult for the man Tinubu to win again. That's what they are doing, is to make sure they destroy opposition political parties, so that only APC will be viable for the purpose of 2027 presidential election. Because just as I cited the issue with the Senate president, who made it clear that for 2027 that the man Tinubu will stand as a sole candidate, that he may not have any person contesting against him. And that is what we are seeing. That is the state they are setting. Because if they have done it with PDP, and PDP is in disarray, most likely the Wike will determine who becomes the PDP candidate. Definitely, there is no way Wike will allow an Obi have the ticket, or allow a Jonathan have the ticket. He will go. They will look for somebody who is not strong to put there, and they are actually looking at ADC. Because ADC is supposed to be formidable. There is no argument about that. But currently, you have a situation where some people are saying they did not resign.
They did not resign
from their position, and that are the real authentic ESCO members of ADC, and they are challenging the mass ESCO, and they are ready to drag into court. Another issue of leadership crisis in ADC. So if the case continue dragging in court, and you now make Atiku the candidate of ADC, or make Obi the candidate of ADC, or a Jonathan the candidate of ADC, at the end of the day, maybe after the election or before the election or close to the election, a court rules that the faction that produced the candidate of ADC is not the authentic candidate. It means there is no opposition against Tinubu for 2027. And that is the state they are setting. So that's why I tell you that the way it is, at the end of the day, Tinubu may be only the candidate that will stand for 2027 election.
Tinubu is the only candidate
that will stand for 2027 election. That is what it's looking like.
But what of Peter Obi?
What I'm saying is, if there's no platform for you to run, what will you do?
But okay,
that's what it's looking like. Like I told you, PDP is out of the game. From what I'm seeing, PDP is out of the game. Because the Wike have said it consistently that it's going to work for Tinubu to 2027. And we are seeing PDP handed over the party structure to Wike. So what do we expect it to do? Of course, you make sure that they don't have any strong candidates. So I don't know, except otherwise, the coalition will look for another platform. And even as they are looking for another platform, the president and his handlers are looking at how to destroy whatever plan they have. Because at the first instance, the opposition leaders wanted to register a political party they call All Democratic Alliance, and they refused to register the party. So you should know that the government hand is in it. Because we saw a similar scenario in 2015 when Jonathan was the president, when they wanted to form APC. We saw the then AC, is it ACN? We saw the CPC, we saw new PDP and other stakeholders coming together to form APC. And the Jonathan government never disallowed it. And then, under Jaga, registered the APC. Even the reform that saw Buhari winning Jonathan was introduction of car reader in our election, and it was done under Jonathan. So that is what I was saying. from what we are seeing, the government of the day is Muslim opposition. They are stifling opposition. They want to ensure that they are the APC, the only viable party ahead of 2027. I think that is the shape it's taken.
But let's look at it from this angle, personality. You know, we never knew Peter Obi before. Not that we didn't know him, but he was not that popular before he contested for 2023 presidential election. Now look at the crowd he pulled. Now people are saying the kind of crowd he pulled during 2023 campaign, that they are dropping massively now. Can he still get that kind of crowd in 2027? Because maybe some people are saying he should go and create his own platform to run on that.
But the problem is, will INEC accept to register his platform? Saying that his support base is dropping is perception. I do not agree with that. Because before the 2023 presidential election, they mocked Obi that did not have structure. Even as manipulative as that election was, INEC still gave Obi 6.7 million votes. And I believe Obi scored well over that 6 million votes in that election. So what you see from people that his support base is dropping is just perception. Because the same way they mocked him that he didn't have structure before he put that surprise in that election. So I do not believe it. That his support base is dropping. I do not believe it.
You don't believe it? Okay, let me take you on this angle. Let me do some points here. Young Umokoro said, good morning, everyone in the house, one love.
Good morning. Good morning.
David Okafo. I am today Okafo saying good morning to Mr. Rashid and Pastor Matthew.
Good morning, thank you.
As you are joining us, click on the like button, drop your comment, and also share this program. Mr. David Okafo, click on the like button. Young Umokoro, click on the like button, and also share to others. Let me take you on this personality before we go to this paper. Let's look at it from this angle. Maybe should I say his prediction or assuming President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in APC now fight. Assuming now fight. What do you think will be the fate of APC generally?
One thing is certain, if the unthinkable happens to him, the constitution says his VP will take over.
Shetima
will take over. And if he does that, you see?
Where is he?
He's the vice president. He's in Nigeria.
We've not been seeing him.
But he's the vice president. But what the constitution says is that he will take over. And if he takes over, he can only contest for one more tenure. And I think that will be the situation. It will change the political dynamics of Nigerian political landscape actually. Because there will be alignment, realignment, and people will try to form new alignments. But ultimately, he will be challenged if he wants to recontest. And he may not be able to have the type of weight that Tinubu have. I think that the situation it will bring out.
Okay. Benue Assembly suspends ex-speaker over governor alias impeachment move.
The point is, in Nigeria, the governor, the president are like all powerful. Because from what we have seen is just politics. There was a situation that the man made an attempt to see whether they could impeach the governor of Benue State. But as we have it, he has been removed from his position as the speaker, and currently he's suspended. It's like double jeopardy for him because even his senior brother died shortly after he was removed. As a result of the shock he perhaps received from that removal of the speaker. But however I look at his politics, maybe the speaker did not play politics very well, and removing him is constitutional. Trying to impeach the governor, if he have a genuine reason, is equally constitutional. All is politics. So it depends on who is able to play his game very well.
Ribadu hands over 128 rescued kidnapped victims to families. And some days ago, we also saved that man chasing after some kidnappers. He rescued the victim. What do you have to say about it?
I think that is a good one because I must say that Nigerians are happy anytime they hear the news of success against bandits, against terrorists, whether it's coming from the government angle, the military, the police, the navy, the army, DSS, or whether it's coming from the locals. It's a welcome development. That is why when we saw the arrest of Mahmuda, leaders of Mahmuda terrorist group, we all celebrated it, and want to believe that the government will continue getting upper hand against the bandits. That is why I encourage government that you must not negotiate with Toji Bello. You must not negotiate with Ado Aleru. The best the government could do is to go ahead to acquire monopoly of currency power to police every inch of Nigerian territorial integrity. Because it was disheartening when we heard the meeting between Ado Aleru and Zamfara State and Katsina State governors. What I'm saying is that the lives of Ado Aleru, the lives of Toji Bello should be taken out from the battlefield, should be neutralized in the battlefield, or arrested, prosecuted to act as deterrent to others, whichever one comes first. So, I think that is the situation. The government must write to the question and do the needful.
Okay, let me take you on this. Okay. Or should drags federal government to Supreme Court over withheld local government allocations?
I think it borders on the current issue that have to do with local government autonomy, because what the federal government is claiming that they have not done or conducted local government election as such that are not justified to receive local government fund. But I think there's equally policies at play, because in most of the states where you see all this happen are perhaps states controlled by opposition other than ruling party. But I want to believe that Supreme Court will do the needful and deliver judgment that will stand the test of time in that regard.
Okay, I shall allow you go now.
All right.
Thanks for calling, Pastor Martin. Let me have Mr. Lawrence this lovely morning. Good morning, Mr. Law.
Good morning.
You are welcome this lovely morning. Let's start from here this lovely morning. U.S. courts jails Osun monarch over $4.2 million fraud, COVID-19 fraud. U.S. court jails Osun monarch over $4.2 million COVID-19 fraud. What's your take on this? Let's start from there.
Good morning to having me here this morning, and Flip TV, our viewers all over the world. Good morning. My name is Lawrence.
U.S. court jails Osun monarch over $4.2 million COVID-19 fraud.
Yeah, it's very nice.
If this is in Nigeria, if this happened in Nigeria, nothing.
It's very good record, because life is most important than anything. Life and property. When you are a king, or you're a president, or you're a governor, your citizen is number one, and their properties. Look at COVID-19. Show the whole world how Africa think, how Africa greedy, rich, how Africa wickedness, how blacks, these skin blacks, how they are wicked. Other countries, they are giving their citizens palliative one by one, but the whole Africans, they deny their what they are supposed to give their citizens. Their palliative, they seize everything. Look at a king. This is a king for their states or for their country. Now, hijack or steal over $4.2 million US dollar. If you change that money for Nigeria currency, it's going to billions.
Wow.
One person steal, and their people is dying. You will see many people that die for COVID-19. If only jail, I didn't think that only jail can solve the problem. They can't solve the problem. They need to jail all the entire family. Yes.
Is that not wickedness?
It's not wickedness. Listen, when Africa will be good, when they are starting their leaders, if he steal, you do it till they buy that person. If he steal the citizen money or citizen palliative or whatever, they buy that person. No more prison again. May they buy that
They
person.
should kill him.
Kill the generation, the family.
A whole monarch.
What? It's not a woman.
Oba.
Why you Oba?
A king.
Oba, whatever it is. Why he steal the people what they give the peoples? What they are mentioning is only money. They are not mentioning other palliative like rice and all that thing. Because person that have mind to see this kind of money, he have mind to seize all the whole food that are coming in that state.
Even after
Exactly happening in Nigeria here now.
even after COVID-19 here in Nigeria, when some boys, or I should call them thugs, broke into Oba of Lagos, Akiolu or something like that, when they broke into his apartment, they saw many palliatives like rice, beans, spark. So people are saying these things have to be shared with citizens. Why are they keeping them? What's your take on that?
Number one, that's why I said Africa blacks, majority of them they are greedy and they are wicked. And they are, yes, and they are wicked. Mostly they are leaders. They are so much wicked. Look at Oba of Lagos or you King of Lagos or whatever is Oba of Lagos. In the house, in the palace, you see coffee. They are package of dollars, millions of dollars. What is Oba using that dollar to do? And your citizens, the people you are covering, they are suffering and dying for hunger. They give them palliative to share for the citizen of Lagosian. We seize all the whole palliative. It's not only the governor, it's not only Oba, the governor himself. The governors, the House of Assembly, the local government chairman, all of them do the same thing. You know, sometimes we want to bring something out, we always mention only one person. No, it's not only one person now for Africa or Nigeria here. Look at in Ikeja here, Peslima here. That's government house in that's where they pack palliative. If na NSAS make guys break that place. We have palliative.
Yes. Okay, NSAS, yes.
NSAS. They pack palliative to also give the citizen for COVID-19. And in Nigeria, yeah, we hear that some Nigeria than the hospitals, America, London, Canada, and different countries, they are bringing their own palliative for their doors. Rice. I see some people they give $1,000. I see some people they give $1,100 and a bag of rice and so on and so forth. With ingredients they would use cook the rice. And the foreigner give us palliative. And the big men in Nigeria they contribute money for palliative. The politician and the king. The politician and the king do what? Hide everything and allow Nigeria to suffer and die for call that coronavirus. And we know that we don't have coronavirus in Nigeria. We have another sickness. Yes, but the politicians they use it and steal and put Nigeria into mess and tell the whole world that Nigerian politicians they are what? They are worst politicians in the world.
Nigerian politicians are the worst.
They are worst, from their president to local government chairman.
But it's not that they are playing politics well, or maybe they just have this sense of playing politics very well.
Nah, they don't have the sense to play politics well. They are politics of what? Hungry politics.
Hungry politics.
Hungry politics. They are not playing politics to favor their citizens or to serve their people. It's to them to rich. To the one they poor. That's the kind of politics they are playing in Nigeria and Africa. But thank God that we see people that want to deliver Africa now, like Traore. Yes, the guy is trying for this country. Like Nnamdi Kanu, the man is trying. Are you getting me? Those the people we see that can bring Africa up again. The mentality of greediness, wickedness will stop in Africa.
Okay, let me take you on this. Let me just read some of it, then I'll take on that. Governor Peter Mba of Enugu State has urged the federal government to release the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, from detention, saying that it is the right thing to do. The governor appealed to the annual general conference of the Nigerian Bar Association, NBA, during a question and answer session as he presented a paper titled Leadership and Transformation during the program in Enugu, the state capital. Speaking to a participant during the conference who pleaded with him to intervene on the matter of Kanu's release with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he stated that his very first meeting with the president was over Kanu's case. He said, "My first visit to the president was about Nnamdi Kanu. I believe that the right thing to do is to release him. Hopefully that it will be done soon." The governor noted that the sit-at-home order previously enforced in the southeast on Mondays due to Kanu's incarceration has ended in Enugu State. So now there is no more sit-at-home in Enugu State. He continued. He said, attributing it to his administration's effort to restore normalcy, "We met a situation where people were compelled to stay at home every Monday. Now, people trade in Obote and other markets in peace on Mondays. Monday sit-at-home has ended in Enugu. As you lawyers can see, you can also move around and investigate," he explained. Mba also shared some of the strategies his administration employs to overcome the developmental barriers and unlock opportunities in the state. Kanu is currently facing trial at the Federal High Court in Abuja on terrorism-related charges, which he has been denied. What is your take on this? Peter Mba is urging the federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu. That is one. Number two, sit-at-home has ended.
To stop, to release Nnamdi Kanu, or to release Nnamdi Kanu.
Pleading with the government
to release
Nnamdi Kanu. Let's go on that first before we go on the sit-at-home case.
Number one, that is number 10. Everybody, the demon, the angel, the woman being, the ants, the sand, and the sky, and the leaf, and everything. I know that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. And Nigeria kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu and kidnap.
The whole country kidnapped.
Yes, Nigeria kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu to dump him for Nigeria. To say to release Nnamdi, it's not the first person. It's not a new news for us to say to release Nnamdi Kanu. Everybody already said it. If the Nnamdi Kanu already come out and tell the whole politician, don't beg on behalf of him again. Because you know what he's fighting for.
Say maybe he's arrogant, he's adamant.
He's not arrogant. The man is fighting his own rights and his people's rights. And the whole Igbos, the whole Biafrans, and the good citizens of Nigerians, Hausas and Yorubas, they know that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent for the accusation the Nigeria put on him. And all the other charges they put for Nnamdi Kanu, say that Nnamdi Kanu win everything. Court already tell to release Nnamdi Kanu. British already tell to release Nnamdi Kanu. America already tell to release Nnamdi Kanu. In Africa here, Traore already say release Nnamdi Kanu. Yes. The president of Cameroon already said release Nnamdi Kanu. And Nigeria cannot win the fight. If the governor of Imo Abia State said it is not a new thing, it is not moving us. And the court to sit at home, I didn't believe that all the whole Enugu State already stopped sit at home.
Yes,
I didn't believe that.
No more sit at home.
That is the way they said it several times. I thought they would put people's life on danger. Then to call the governors or whatever. Do those people come outside on Monday? Don't allow somebody to fool you. Many people die or many people die on Monday because of what? Ignorance. Somebody there say nothing like sit at home, nothing like sit at home, come outside. Unfortunately, the politician or that will use the opportunity to kill the citizens of the Biafra. They attack then say is the ESN. They are killing them. They don't know that it's the Nigerian politician because they want to lavish the image of our leader Nnamdi Kanu because he is the leader of indigenous of Biafra and ESN. Are you getting me? And they are trying everything to stop that image, to use the politician and the thought in the southeast to kill the citizen of the southeast.
But let's look at it from this aspect. I want to read from the Guardian newspaper. Yes, it's from the Guardian. South, I want you to listen carefully, our viewers. Drop your comment, click on the like button, and also share this program. Southeast lost 7.6 trillion to IPOB sit at home in 4 years. 7.6 trillion naira. Do you think maybe they should stop the agitation of Biafra because they are losing so much money? What do you have to say about this?
Thank you. Since how many years Southeast we have all those our useless governors? Since how many that money they are losing since 4 years? Since the remaining years they never sit at home the Monday. What they are using that money achieve for Southeast? Okay, let's minus on Monday now. We have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now that money now, times that money times 4 again now. Those times 4 now, what they are using that money are doing in the Southeast, which development they use it and brought in the Southeast.
But is that not too much? 7.6 trillion naira
for only one day, abi?
For 4 years.
Only one day. Now every Monday now.
Every Monday, yes.
Every Monday till 4 years.
Yes.
Now the remaining 4 days that are remaining, how far for the money? Did you see any impact for the money for the Southeast? We didn't see any impact. The Southeast surviving because of my individual businesses. It's not for the government. The Southeast have a good road. The Southeast has wharf. The Southeast have international airport. Or the Southeast has stable lights or good hospital or good schools. Tell me, some of these states in the Southeast they are still holding their workers. People that are serving now, they are still holding them from Imo State. What are you saying? And you are complaining it's only every day money sit at home because they know that that money is not reflecting in the Southeast. And do the needful. What the citizens of Southeast requested. Release our brother. Release our leader. Release our son. Release our father. Sit at home every Monday will do what? Will stop. This is what they use their hand, decide in the Southeast that people in the Southeast will do sit at home. It's not only Southeast. Most of the people in the diaspora, remember when Samanepa is yes.
You sit at home.
Yes.
In other countries.
Yes. This is what they decide. The genuine people decide that every Monday, as far as they hold our leader, we will sit at home. This is the way we compensate and compensate Nnamdi Kanu for sit at home. Somebody that are living in a luxurious life is not a poor man and is not a citizen of Nigeria and leave that place and come to fight for the citizen of the Biafra or the indigenous of Igbos, and Nigeria keeps in one place and live on in family. The father died, the mother died for the struggle. They bring only one day in a week to follow him to mourn whatever is happening. Whatever happened to Nnamdi Kanu happened all the whole Biafrans. Whatever happened to Nnamdi Kanu happened all the whole Biafra. That's the reason why we put that seat at home.
Does Nnamdi Kanu hold Biafra?
Like,
is it the owner of Biafra? Because you people are agitating for him like.
Nnamdi Kanu is not the owner of the Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu is the son of the soil of the Biafrans.
Son of the soil of Biafra?
Yes. Wow. He's not the owner of the Biafra, but he's the son of the soil of the Biafra. When you go a land, if you carry sand, talk with that sand, as well as from that land, everything moves. The way you want it. And Nnamdi Kanu, so he's not only son, and he's a prince.
Prince.
Prince too. And after Prince, he get a king.
So
What are you
he's on his
saying?
way to become a king.
He's the king himself. The man is a good leader. A good leader. People need to follow in footstep. If that's Nigeria or Africa, they have woman sympathy. They need to look at Nnamdi Kanu's step and use it and govern in their purpose. You will see that everything, those called kidnapping, stealing, those politicians will do what, everything will stop. Did the Nnamdi Kanu force only Igbo man to follow in step? The answer is no. And you know that Igbo is only tribe in Africa or in Nigeria that are very stubborn. Before they will follow you, it's very difficult. They will watch you and look you left and the right. Now, see Nnamdi Kanu, over 20 millions will always follow Nnamdi Kanu in the Biafra land. In the Biafra land. If Nnamdi Kanu come outside now and move out now, you see all the holy boats will follow Nnamdi Kanu. If Nnamdi Kanu says stop, you will see that everybody will do what? Will stop. Because of what? They already check Nnamdi Kanu. This man is a genuine man. This is the kind of person we want in Africa. It's not only Biafra land, in Africa. Let Africa change. Have another dimension life.
Okay, let me read some comments here. Pius Oyekaba, good morning everyone from Italy. You guys are doing great. Good morning, Pius Oyekaba. Prince Jejeman, greetings, Flip TV and fans. Good morning, Prince Jejeman. Kindly click on the like button and drop your comments and also share this program. Prince Jejeman is saying every option to us now is Biafra.
Yes.
Nnamdi Kanu is an evidence that you cannot defend yourself under the government of APC terrorist organization. I am Tulio Kafo saying that Governor Mba is not serious because he's a Fulani slave. Prince Jejeman is saying defend yourself. Nnamdi Kanu went to defend his people. Nigeria Fulani used Nigeria to kidnap him.
Yeah.
Nigeria Fulanis used Nigeria to kidnap him. Don't be fooled, Nigerians. We remain focused, my people. Biafra is coming. No be by force. We don't need Nigeria for free. These are all Prince Jejeman's comments. I am Tulio Kafo saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a great symbol of Biafra nation.
Thank you.
Pius Oyekaba, let us like and share. Yes, please kindly click on the like button, share and also drop your comment. Prince Jejeman, thanks to IPOB for remaining consistent and focused. It's Biafra or nothing. Lady G, Prince Jejeman, good morning. I remember you from Mayegun TOT. Okay, let me take you on this. Nnamdi Kanu is agitated for Biafra. Now we want to go. Does he have the ability?
100%.
Let me ask my question.
100%.
Let me ask my question. Does he have the ability to control people? Like, does he have the, as a leader, does he have it?
Nnamdi Kanu have it at 100%. He have the capability to control all the whole Southeast. Go, stop, move, stand. Nnamdi Kanu have it. I'll show you that somebody that when they start agitation, it came to Southeast. When former governor of Imo State called Rochas Okorocha in Imo State is dressing his people, immediately they hear Nnamdi Kanu movement. Everybody do what? Leave the governor, sitting governor, and follow Nnamdi Kanu. In the Nigeria court, Nnamdi Kanu said that if I come outside, all the whole mess that happened in the South, within some days, everything will do what? Stop.
Do you believe that?
100%.
Is he a military man?
Huh?
Is he a military man?
He's more than a military man. Nnamdi Kanu is more than a military man. What do you imagine that? Is he a leader? He's a leader. He knows the right thing to do. He knows how to handle his people. He's not a man that use harsh voice for his people. He talk with wisdom.
With wisdom.
Yes. When you can act, Nnamdi Kanu reacts. When he can mellow down, Nnamdi Kanu will mellow down, and that's what the kind of leader we need. Look at Donald Trump. The fight they are fighting since many years. Israel, Gaza, and so on and so forth. When Donald Trump come, what happened? It's only phone call. That's what we call a leader. Know how to manage your people. Are you getting me? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have that strength.
He has the strength.
He have the strength. He have it. Similar like Samuel Ekpa. When Samuel Ekpa is active in the Finland, you see what is happening? Can he saw these terrorists in the southeast? In the Finland, but he can command, and people will listen for him immediately. That's what we need. We don't need the governor cannot come outside in the southeast and say everybody sit at home. Nobody will listen, governor.
Nobody will listen to the government.
Nobody will listen to the governor because those people, they already fail woefully. But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu come outside, whatever he said, we will follow him. Even though in the people now say we are seeing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu as a god in the southeast, but it's not like a god.
That's what I'm looking at, because some people carry after God. People like Mr. Yap, after God, Nnamdi Kanu. Is he not taking a position of?
No, we not see Nnamdi Kanu as a god. We see, listen, that people say that Igbo don't have a leader. But when you go see a good leader, Igbo will do what will follow that good leader. Immediately Mazen Nnamdi Kanu come out, all the whole Igbo see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a leader. He's a king. He's a president. He will do what? We will follow all in step. To show you that Igbo know what their needs. Don't force them and leave them to make their choice.
They should be left to make their choice.
Yes, look at Ale Soti, the sitting governor of Abia State. Sitting governor of Abia State. The Igbos do what? Choose Ale Soti. Okay, let me leave Ale Soti again. Look at former governor of Lagos State. Ambode. The Lagosian choose Ambode. Did Ambode do well or not? He did very well. But the politician of the Nigeria, the cabal of the Nigeria said, no, if I allow those people open eyes for their citizens, allow the Igbos to make their choice. We already make our choice to follow Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not a god. But it's a material that God used to deliver Igbos for the hand of the Janjaweed, Nigeria Janjaweed, the Fulanis, and call the politician Igbo politician. We don't trust them from the beginning till now. We don't trust any Igbo politician because their masters is the Fulanis. But Igbos, for the hand terrorists, we do what we embrace them and follow the step. And that's why you see that where the terrorists is happening in the north, it's not happening like that in the southeast. We know the fight we are fighting now in the southeast, the politician. The Fulanis use the politician to damage the image of the Biafrans or Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But all the other efforts, they will do what? They will use their hand, carry the sand, or they will use their hand and pick the rough stone or the all those plastic. Only Romo got two kom or got two kom. That the governors.
You know that?
My enemies go pick Pangolo.
Hey.
Yes, only Romo got two kom or got two kom. All the all our enemies that fight against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will do what? They will pick kom on the street.
Who are the enemies?
Biafras. Our enemies will have with common people we know. The worst enemy we know is your brothers. And the enemy will have, don't call our politicians. The Fulanis plant inside the Biafra land. Almost the whole 5 states, the whole governors in the southeast, almost all of them is the demons we have there. The governors, the senators, the House of Assembly, House of Rep, all of them, and some Igbo millionaires, the businessmen, the Fulani brought up. They want to use them to damage the image of the Biafran or Nnamdi Kanu. Number one, Nnamdi Kanu is not a god. He's a leader of the Biafran. Are you getting me? He's not a god. He's a leader of.
He's a leader of Biafra.
Yes.
Let me ask you this. I want to ask you this one. I used to ask people, when Sunday Igboho was arrested, we saw Yoruba leaders, Yoruba Obas. They took Sunday Igboho to the president. This is our son. Let him be. And he went out of the country. And he was not arrested, not kidnapped. You understand? Now, when DM was arrested, we saw protests everywhere. Release VDM. We want VDM. That's another side. When Showore was arrested, we saw another protest everywhere. Release Showore. Release Showore. So now, every human rights activist that have been seen, that were arrested, after their detention, there will always be a protest. Why can't there also be a protest in the southeast or to the DSS custody? Release our man. If the Igbo elders stood up that this is our man, release him, he will be released. Why do you think the Igbo elders won't protest for Nnamdi Kanu and Igbo youth as well?
Number one, Igbo youth are protesting, not say we are not protesting. That's why we put that sit at home. You see that most of the
sit at home now, is that a protest?
Which protest?
Sit at home.
Government, the day of working day on Monday. On Monday, special day for government. It's everywhere to do was shut down. Do you think that it will be easy? Tell me protests that are stronger than that one. That government, since 4 good years, 4 years, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not 4 weeks. It's not 4 months. It's 4 good years. They sit at home in the southeast. Now, those people you are mentioning, there with Nnamdi Kanu is not the same way of agitation. Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for what? Freedom, nation, country. Leave my people to go. He's not fighting anything political ambition. So the Igboho is fighting political ambition.
He's not a politician.
Let me come down now. Listen, the Fulanis don't want to give the Yoruba power in 2023. The Fulanis, they don't want to release power to Yorubas in 2023. So Ahmed Tinubu to achieve 2023 election is what? He used on the Igboho. Come outside and protest. Oduduwa nation. Oduduwa nation. Oduduwa nation. And the Tinubu they do the finishing work. If you not allow me to be a president of 2023, if you not allow me to be a president of 2023, Oduduwa nation will go. It's a threat to Fulanis. I do not want to those Nigeria to divide.
So you are saying Tinubu used Sunday Igboho
achieve whatever? Yes. Yes. And what happened? They achieved it. That's why the Yoruba leaders, all of them did what? Go and meet Mr. President, leave our son. Where they hold Sunday Igboho. Not be Kotoni here. From Kotoni to Lagos here, how many minutes? Nnamdi Kanu, they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, from Nigeria here. What I that you see that the difference between Nnamdi Kanu and the Sunday Igboho is a different thing. Whatever the other guy, this Delta guy, Vidian. That one is fighting. Very dark man. Yeah, very dark man. He's fighting for the citizen of the Nigeria. He's not fighting to separate Nigeria. Yes. He's not fighting to separate Nigeria. He's telling the government what they're supposed to do. They are not doing.
He's an evil man as well.
Are you getting me? Biafran. What they are supposed to do, the government is not doing it. And the indigenous of Nigeria and see that this guy is a young man and what he's fighting is the right thing. He's not fighting to divide the Nigeria. Showore is the same thing.
Yes, human rights activist.
Settle my people. Give them a good life. Give them a good life. Let them, my people, to breathe. Don't use iron hand to handle my people. You see, those three people is the same minus Sunday Igboho is fighting for the 2023 election. It's not to do the one nation. 2023 election, and they achieve it. Since achieve it, what happened? Did you hear anything about Sunday Igboho again to come outside to protest for Yoruba nation? I didn't see it. And you're not serious again because they already achieve whatever want to achieve. Now, if Sunday Igboho want to come, if it's 2027 going to reach now, they see the handwriting now, Sunday Igboho will come up again. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu entirely, he give our president, he reject it. He give our oil way, he reject it. He promised Nnamdi Kanu every good thing in Nigeria here. Nnamdi Kanu do what? Reject everything and stand. And he's not fighting for only Nigeria. Britain is the father of the Nigeria that decide whatever want to happen in Nigeria here.
They decide everything that will happen.
Yes, whatever want to happen in Nigeria, they will say it. Now you see, the fight of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not only from only Nigeria, and all those Fulani Janjaweed from different nations. The fight of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or those is not the same thing, and that's the reason why whatever agitation Biafra is doing. It be like they are not doing anything, but the handwriting is still showing. If without agitation, the Biafra, the Igbo youth, the real Biafrans doing, I don't think by this time story of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be what? They will eliminate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay, let me ask Mr. Benjack. Mr. Benjack, good morning.
Good morning.
Let me start with you from here. Let's look at your mission. Are you a Biafran?
I'm a real full-born of a Biafran.
You are a real full-born of a Biafra, okay. Do you see Nnamdi Kanu being released?
Well, for me, I don't think that federal government of Nigeria will listen this year. Because coming to that October 10th, federal government will bring another excuse to adjourn the case to 2026.
2026.
To tell you the reality, federal government of Nigeria can never release him for this year.
Why do you think they can't release him?
I know the system of federal government of Nigeria. I know the role they are playing. In reality, Tinubu supposed to release Nnamdi Kanu because he did not commit any crime in his regime. If they say he committed under late Mama Buhari, since Tinubu come to the power, supposed to release the young man. Now, can Tinubu say this is what Nnamdi Kanu committed under his regime? Tinubu doesn't have any answer to say. So the best thing for him, let him release the young man. But through this stubbornness that he is, he will not release him for this year. But he want to use him for 2027. But I don't think that it can work for him.
Do you see Nnamdi Kanu as the leader of the Igbos?
Well, where I'm seeing him, it is the leader of indigenous peoples of Biafra, IPOB.
And not also Igbos?
Not the Igbos.
Okay, IPOB is different from the Igbos.
IPOB is a group fighting for the freedom of Biafra. It just be like as we have, no. It just be like as we have Oduduwa, and there's some part of group in Oduduwa that are fighting for Oduduwa nations, not only one. When it comes to freedom of South Africa, they have about 25 groups that are fighting for freedom of South Africa. And likewise like that in the East. We have many groups that are fighting for the freedom of Biafra. So any of the group have their own master, their own leaders.
Which group you call them?
Oh, myself, Beam, Biafra Independent Movement.
Okay. What do you know of myself? I don't understand.
Okay. Movement of Association of Several States of Biafra.
That is the group you are. Is it a registered group?
Is the father of the Biafra nation for this on the road to new Biafra.
Father of the Biafra nation.
On the road to new Biafra.
On the road to a new
yes,
Biafra.
And it started in 1999.
Okay. When did
myself exists from 1999. up to now, which made Tinubu know about it when he was the governor of Lagos State. And it started in West, not in the East.
You said it the other day I was interviewing here. You said you are a senior you are the senior agitator, that Nnamdi Kanu is the junior.
Yeah.
You have been agitating.
Where I say so, inside, Nnamdi Kanu joined the race 2005.
Well, you have been
I will be there 2002.
2002.
Yes.
And you are a senior.
So I'll be there 2002.
So you senior him?
When you come to the race, I senior him for the race.
Okay.
So I know what I'm saying. I will know what the training, what they have already lectures about it. When you come to Nnamdi Kanu is a director for radio.
Radio?
Yes, under myself.
A director for radio under myself?
Yes. He's one that's speaking in Radio Biafran in London, 2008.
So you are saying IPOB is under myself?
When he was under myself.
Since he created IPOB?
It is on, all of them is under myself.
Okay.
We have Ekwenche, we have Zionists, we have Biamos, we have Biafra Foundation. All of them are under myself.
All are under myself?
Oh yes, because myself is their leader. Without myself, there will be no other group for struggle of freedom of Biafra. So myself is their father, which all of them know.
Okay, let me ask you this. I've asked Mr. Lawrence, do you think Nnamdi Kanu, he has the ability to control all the Igbos?
In one way.
One way?
In one way. In one way. Because where he moves, people believe. But there's something
people believe, don't
people believe. For me, I myself, the way he moves, I don't believe that way.
You don't believe the way he moves?
Yes.
But because you, okay, let me take you on that. Let me take you on this either. Many of the Igbos, almost all the Igbos, believe in his movement. Why don't you believe in his movement?
Okay. Nnamdi Kanu came out in 2015, said that I will bring Biafra under 3 years.
They will bring Biafra under 3 years? Under
3 years. Many people in the Igbo land, the youth, mostly the youth, they believe on him. They follow him. 2015 to now, how many years?
He was detained now, I mean.
Wait, 2015 to now, how many years?
That's 2015, Abi.
Yes.
Probably 10 years, Abi. He's still on his way to
the son. But he said that he will give them Biafra under 3 years. Under 3 years. Under 3 years. By that time, he haven't been arrested. Even on 2017, he was released. Who sent did they hold him for this second time? Is it not 2023? I calculate 2017 to 2020. How many years? Let us call it 3 years. Have we get them Biafra? Have the Biafra come? Have Biafra come? Yes or no? So this is someone who promised, I will give you Biafra under 3 years. And up to 3 years.
No. It's not Lawrence, so it's Ben Jack. His name is Ben Jack.
This is Ben Jack.
They are mistaking Lawrence for Ben Jack.
Okay.
Please, Jajaman, this is not Lawrence. This is Ben Jack. This is Lawrence. This is Mr. Ben Jack. Because he said, this guy Lawrence is living in the past. He's stagnant in his thinking. No, this is Ben Jack. This is not Lawrence. I feel like I was saying that time up for this.
No, you want to know.
Okay.
Let us go more far.
Going to it.
So let us go more. This one thing. They say that when you are inside water, you will know a big stone in that water. But when you are not inside the water, you cannot see that stone.
Hey, he's lucky. Good morning. Let me use some comments, please. Prince Gentleman said we love MNK passionately, but Janjaweed you cannot distract us from.
Now so, my now so.
I am Tunaka for saying that Nigeria government kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya.
Yes.
I am Tunaka for saying that we are Igbo people who trust Nnamdi Kanu.
Yeah.
I am Tunaka for saying that Nnamdi Kanu is ordained to be a great leader in
Confirm.
7-Eleven is saying good morning 50 and viewers. MNK is a king.
Yeah.
A great leader mindset.
Yes.
Prince Gentleman said, Lady G, I greet you, man. I am Tunaka for saying that the federal government of Nigeria is giving Biafran serious pains by holding Nnamdi Kanu in detention.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, said okay. I mean Ben Jack. Yes, his name is Ben Jack. Precious Dike is saying, sorry, I had to use this word. Sorry.
Look. Let me just tell you, I'm ready to face anything.
Okay,
because I am one man squad.
One man squad. I like chocolate. Yes, I love you for that. Ben Jack is silly. Nigerian government that promised electricity for 60 years. I bet delivered it.
I just tired.
7-Eleven is not asking you, and I will ask you personally, sir, what have you contributed for restoration of Biafra?
Okay, this one thing. Most of us here are not a freedom fighter.
Most of them here.
Yes, and I am one of them. I know how much I have already spent from 2002 to now.
You've been spending money.
Oh yes, you cannot get a freedom with empty hand. You have to spend. You have to spend money.
Okay. Maybe other people that are fighting for Biafra will support. Mr. Law, support him. He's a Biafra agitator. He's supporting Biafra. You are supporting Biafra.
I'm a freedom fighter, and none of them here can support. Look,
He leader don't collect bribe.
This is to be a freedom fighter.
He's not a freedom fighter.
To become a freedom fighter is not by mouth. It is ordained by God. If God chooses you, you will be there, because there's a lot of things you will challenge. You will get on your way. If the police, army, I know how many times they have already arrested me.
You have been arrested
more than 4 times
because of this agitation.
Oh yes.
Wow.
So someone will not come here.
Why did you not release Nnamdi Kanu the way they released you?
From the way Nnamdi Kanu use following on. No, let me just tell you. In 2015, when Nnamdi Kanu came to Nigeria, raise his hand up. I like what he did. He said, Nigeria, look at me. He behaved, you do as a real freedom fighter. But 2021, is it 2021? Be 2020. When they arrested him, so the way he used, they call him, and look, be a freedom fighter. It is not a Yoruba man that arrested Nnamdi Kanu. It is not an Hausa man that arrested Nnamdi Kanu. It is his brothers. Be a freedom fighter. It is their brothers who they will use.
Okay, I am Tunaka was saying that Jack is talking rubbish about Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes, don't worry.
He's pointing this comment to you. I am Tunde Okafo saying that Ben Jack should know that his leader, Uwazurike, received a bribe from Nigeria government.
Confirm. Yeah. Well, people say receive money. I did here. None of them can say this is what Obasanjo give.
We don't show you meter. Listen.
Hold on first. Allow you to talk. Allow you to speak. Yeah. I did not interrupt you. So if I'm speaking, let's keep quiet.
An agitator.
So let me speak. When you come to say a freedom fighter, you are not one of them. You are not one of them. I know what I face. I know what I am facing on this Biafra freedom.
What are you have been facing?
Which both of you did not face it? Have you received slap from Nigerian army? Have you received gun blow with Nigeria government?
Because of this agitation.
Because of agitation. So I myself that have already faced Nigeria military face to face. You are coming here to be said, my friend, you people have to condemn. If the Tunde Okafo, how much have we spent? I know what we have already put down. You know what? We call it Biafra Freedom House, seat of power, which we have already put down. If you come from Imo State, go over there. You that come to Imo State. Yes, I'm pointing at you. As I say, you're from Imo State. Go to anytime you travel, go to Were, go to Concord Hotel, that area. Go and find out.
No,
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, sir, once you travel home, go to Imo State and find out whether they put something down or not about the Biafra. I'm telling you, when I'm telling you, I will give you address. You go and find out. You go and find out.
So you see the slap and down blow from
several times
man because of
freedom of Biafra. So people will be coming out. No.
You said you have been spending money.
To get a freedom, you must pay a tax. Without paying a tax, you cannot get it.
How many years did you give yourself to bring Biafra?
Let me just tell you.
You know, Nnamdi Kanu promised 3 years and he has not brought it. How many years? Sorry, I need to reach some point.
Okay.
Prince Gentleman is saying, please collect mine from Ben Jack. I am told I say that Ben Jack should, okay. Someone is saying, Sir Ben Jack, you guys disappointed us, the Biafrans, so please step aside. I am told I say that Ben Jack is so aggressive in talking rubbish to all Nigerians. Precious Ikedi said, so Ben Jack, if you have put in all this effort, why didn't you achieve it?
Thank you.
Okay, thank God. The Biafra nation we are inside it. Most of them there, and once in Nigeria, haven't know that they are inside Biafra.
Okay, they didn't know they are in Biafra.
They don't know. I that standing, I'm still standing. I'm inside it. We have something to call customary government or shadow government that is going on in the east.
For which are in the east?
You will not know. You will not know. Do you know what the customary government?
Tell us.
What I'm saying is, what you are talking about, what that needed in government, we have it all.
What and what do you have?
It all.
What and what?
So when you are talking about seat of power, government
you are just contributing for one man, stay one place and eat your money and say you are contributing in a Biafra.
All those
you never contribute.
We have already put in a Biafra. I'm telling you, when you travel, go to Concord Hotel. That area from Concord Hotel to number 40, you will see.
You don't have any place that mention only Concord Hotel.
I will tell you where the thing is.
Only Concord Hotel.
Because you are not one of them. You are foreigners. If you yourself said that we are full member of IPOB, we are nothing. Where is your ID card?
Do you have an ID card?
I have my ID card, but it is not with me now.
Okay. Of my sub, right?
Yes, I have it. If you need it tomorrow, I can bring it for you tomorrow.
Our viewers need to see it.
I can bring it tomorrow.
Our viewers will need to see, so bring it tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
And I feel like I was saying that Ben Jack is a great liar and talks rubbish.
Yes, today, careful. You will meet me, and you will meet me. The day you look for me, you will not see me. Because I know where I am standing. I know where I am standing. So, and no one can take me out from there.
We're asking this man that is from Owerri.
From Imo State.
What did you ask him the other time?
I asked him, say, anytime that he travel home, let him go to that side.
Concord Hotel. Back of
Concord Hotel. I did not say back. I said Concord Hotel side. Once you reach there, from there, enter motor. Take you to number 40. From number 40, all that area.
Number 40 where? Concord Hotel.
Which Concord Hotel?
No, don't mention the street.
I have already tell you. Once you reach Concord Hotel, enter, take back, take me down to number 40. From number 40, you will see what
you know the place he's talking about.
I don't. My name is Asa. Good morning to all of you and all our viewers. Let me have time to greet our viewers. Mr. Rashid, Dr. Ukwoje, Mr. Tunde Okafor, Kinjo Ogwa, bonjour mon frère. All our viewers from France, Lyon, bonjour. Ceux qui nous suivent depuis le Gabon. Lady G, T-Billion, many of you, greeting all of you. Let me come to the question. You asked me if I know. It's not only I don't want to know the place.
Okay.
He say if I reach there, I should take a keke or okada. That he will take me to one hidden place in this country where there is no security. That's where I don't know who will take me. Maybe a bubago of maybe they are the people. Wait now.
Freedom fighter.
They may be the people to carry me.
Okay, listen, cannot only play because he's not a freedom fighter.
He's not a freedom fighter. That's what he's afraid.
Rashid, you gave me that time.
Yes, and I'm not afraid.
You said you are afraid.
It's afraid. It's not a freedom fighter.
Any freedom fighter is always careful. Some freedom fighters, before they reach Agege, they will take maybe 3 or 4 cars. As the car is moving, they are changing cars. Because when you're a freedom fighter, you must be extremely careful for your life and vigilant. Because if your life is taken, your battle can stop.
So our viewers, anyone from Owerri, maybe you know Concord Hotel.
You know Concord. I know Concord.
That's not
Concord Hotel.
That's
our viewers,
not
you know you have been in Nigeria before you traveled out. If you know Concord Hotel, just signify. Continue.
My brother, is this same thing that I'm answering you is what I answered you yesterday when you talk about Soludo. If somebody is fighting for freedom, everybody will see that this person is fighting for freedom. All eyes will be, people will even promoting and talking about your sacrifice for freedom. When I reached Imo State, I was in Imo State many years ago, as far back as 1995. They called me for meeting of Mazop.
Lady,
out of corruption.
I am from Imo State.
Wait.
I know Concord Hotel.
Thank you, Lady G. Thank you, Nodia. So they called me for one meeting in the village. They say it's meeting of Mazop. I said something. Wait now. I said something. They wanted to stone me. I tell them I don't trust Wazirike. Everybody was angry. I said, wait. I said, calm down. I told them,
1995.
I told them, calm down.
1995. You are wrong.
Listen, please.
You are wrong.
I told them, calm down. When they talk about Wazirike, I told them, calm down. Don't stone me. They say, why are you saying? I say, Wazirike cannot be a freedom fighter. And hardly, I'm saying it on this platform, hardly you see a born and bred in Nigeria. You are born, you are bred in Nigeria, you school in Nigeria, you are in Nigeria. I say it will be hard for such person to fight for freedom. They ask me why. I said, Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, wherever you go, many of us with too much love money. A lover of money who is not ready for sacrifice cannot easily fight for freedom. So why am I saying it? Why am I saying it? I told people that it's not with Okada money that Wazirike and Mazop we are collecting for people. It's not that 500, 300 Okada money that we will gain Biafra. No. Biafra is a country and freedom fighters are people that, we need something very tangible and solid. And when Nnamdi Kanu came up, you see that even sponsorer of Biafran freedom, many of them come from Western world. America, Britain, in many places of the world, multi-millionaires that are there to sponsor. It's not, I told them, it's not Okada money. Wazirike is taking all those things from you.
Okay.
I pity you.
Mr. Gentleman is saying, if Benjack is standing in Biafra, why is he asking why Nnamdi Kanu have not achieved Biafra?
Wait
Please
now.
collect mine for me.
I want to come.
Let me read some comments.
Yeah.
Lady G is laughing.
Yeah.
Lady G said, good morning, Mr. Siasa. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning.
I am Tudor Carpo, saying that Benjack will stop nonsensical comments. Kinjo Ogba, good morning to everyone here. Nice weekend.
Kinjo Ogba, good morning.
Good morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Benjack lost in the past. We are moving forward with who knows.
Thank you, Kinjo Ogba. Thank you.
Lady G said, Rashid, these people are finishing you up with laughter.
They see one thing.
Okay, thank you.
King Joga said, "Bonjour mon ami assassin, kule bon divio vos protect."
Merci, Kijogwa Bonjour, mon frère.
Do you know French? Do you understand French?
I don't know that.
You don't know
Because
French.
they-
He's a real agitator because he understands
wait,
French. I think he understands other language.
Let me just tell you. He have already been in Cameroon many years.
He's a Cameroon.
Down in Nigeria. So what is going on in Nigeria, you will not know it. He said where he come from, he will say that he come from. He doesn't know where he
Point of correction. I want to tell Mr. Janjak. Wait, oh, please.
So
Wait now.
How can you say Concord Hotel? Don't know where Concord Hotel is.
Calm down. Calm down.
This man said from Imo State. You
Calm
don't
down.
know where there's Concord Hotel.
Calm down.
That is close to Asante Cathedral. It's not far.
Listen to
You
me.
just said that a rich citizen of Imo State does not know.
Listen.
It's a foreigner.
When they were building Concord Hotel, I was away. After building it, after building it, wait, after building
Do you know
Concord,
it?
wait
Do
now.
you know it, yes or no?
Wait. After building Concord Hotel, I can mention the names of musicians in which group I was, and we played in Concord Hotel. I was inside. I have been inside Concord Hotel. So telling me I don't know Concord Hotel is funny. And another.
You don't know.
What? You didn't hear me. Rashid, listen to me. Let us stop noise. What I said is that I will not accept any. I will not accept.
Anywhere, any corner we are going. We are not an old Biafra.
I will not.
This is on the road to new.
That's IPOB.
Listen, I said.
IPOB maybe they are going to old Biafra.
I don't know if you understand me. I say I will not accept any Okada man to carry me to somewhere number 40 to show me the achievement of Wazirike. That's what I say. And another point of wait now. Tell him to stop. Let us stop noise. Look, another thing is this. For you to have the best information of Nigeria, you don't have to be in Nigeria. Those who are in Nigeria, many of them don't have any information about Nigeria. Listen, it's not on paper. It's not on paper. But the really information of Nigeria, if you want to get the wait now, if you want to get the real information about Nigeria, go to France. Go to Britain, go to America. You have journalists that brings up information that is not sanctioned. Crude one. It's not all those information that are sanctioned. After writing information, you present somewhere, they will retract some of them, remove what they will remove, and tell you what you are going to present to people. So you don't have to be in Nigeria to have information about Nigeria. I have the information.
Let me ask you
yes.
Sir, before you go, let me ask you this person. He said he has been spending money on this Biafra.
Yes.
He has been beating. He said that he has been spending money since 2015, Abi.
From 2002.
Yes. That's why he said Nnamdi Kanu is his junior.
So, let me say, I say that the struggle started from 1990.
I didn't say start.
No.
I didn't say start.
No. He said you went to the meeting.
I didn't say it start. I said I went to the meeting. They were already preparing it.
Which year?
In 1995.
1995. You are wrong.
That's wrong.
It's wrong. Why I say it's wrong? Masop started in West. Yes. Masop started in West, not in the East. From West here, they took it to East. And it started from 1999. 1999, not 1995. It started from 1999 on the road to New Biafra.
I said they called me for meeting 1995.
He said he was called for meeting.
That meeting that they call you, it is not Masop meeting. It is not Masop meeting. On the road to New Biafra started 1999 under Obasanjo regime.
Okay,
and when Ahmed Tinubu was the Lagos State governor from that 1990.
Okay, let me ask you this last question before you go. He said he has been spending money on the road to New Biafra since 2002.
Yes.
He has been beating. He thought say he soldier slap him. he received a slap from soldier, that he was hit by a gun from a military man. You, what have you done to gain this new Biafra?
New Biafra is something of wise people, intelligent people. If I don't say Mr. Jack is mad, if a mad man behave anyhow in the road, he will be beaten. Soldier can beat any mad person because of madness.
So he was beating
no, I didn't say so.
Okay.
I'm just giving you example. And you can also spend the money in nonsense. There are people who invest their money in something that doesn't have any head. You will lose your money. Biafra agitation and freedom fighters are made for people like Nnamdi Kanu and their followers who knows what freedom is all about. Any lover of money don't even know the difference between slavery and freedom. Nnamdi Kanu know the difference between slavery and freedom. That's why he is sacrificing himself for freedom. They try to bribe him anyway. He told people, it's not the oil well at the backyard of my mother. Money from that oil well, you will bribe me with it. What belongs to me, you can't bribe me with it. So he knows what he's doing. He sacrificed his life. Look at, he said either he's dead or he's alive. He fights day and night. He abandoned all his luxurious life, wife, children, to face this battle. He has never told Nigerian government, allow me to go and bury my father, or allow me to go and bury my mother, when he lost all of them. Wazirike, I repeat it, was not the solid freedom fighter. He was a lover of money, a person who needed to ameliorate his life. You remember you called me in the middle.
You spoke, Let after this, you are still, both of you are still around.
Yes, I'm
after this live, I will have some interview with the two of you.
Okay,
Please.
okay, no problem.
We really appreciate you. Thanks for coming.
So that's something I want to say.
What do you want to say?
This is about the one you say we have people who are real freedom fighters.
Yes.
And a freedom fighter doesn't talk much, talk a little and move. So when you are fighting things, you have to read about what is going on in the country. Without knowing what is going on in the country, you will not know the road to follow. And you cannot come out and say I'm arrest police.
You say the rest during the interview.
So
you are still around. We are going out.
I'm going out.
You are still around. Please, can you just stay for a few minutes because I want to have you on it.
Well, no, I'm heading to Oshodi now.
Oshodi now. Okay, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
See you.
Let me have Mr. Chinedu. Mr. Chinedu. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Let me just do some comments.
Okay.
Mr. Tessa, you are correct. Okay, President Dr. Ukwoji, hello, the President man.
Yeah, good morning, Dr. Ukwoji.
That Benjack is a drunkard. As you are President man, as you are 100 correct, we in abroad get breaking news before Nigerians.
Of course. Who is against that?
Maybe now was okay.
No, Wazirike. It's unfortunate. But he's telling you the truth. Yes, they get. Most of the things we talk about here, they already know about it. Yes, because see, most of the news, the Nigerian media is not, properly organized, because most of them have to wait when they get instruction from Abuja to be able to know whether they are going to relate one information or the other. But thank God that jinx has been broken since the social media, internet came into place. They can no longer hold us into ransom and begin to tell us lies. That's why we are having this type of platform today. So we begin to understand the consequences, what conventional media has done to the psyche and the consciousness of every Nigerian. They are not telling us the truth.
Okay, I am too like I was saying that Nnamdi Kanu is a Biafra hero. I am too like I was saying that government to Mazi Chinedu Onyezi.
Good morning.
Dr. Ukwoji say Mazi Onyezi.
Good morning.
I am too like I was saying that Benjack is not a mature man to talk about Biafra nation. Benjack is taking us back to the stone age with Wazirike. I am too like I was saying that good morning to man. Okay. Let us start from here. This public money. I've read it before, but maybe I will have to read it again to just bring you in on that. It is okay, yeah. Governor Peter Mba of Enugu State has urged the federal government to release the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. Let's start from this.
I don't know, is it? I don't know what Mba is saying. I don't know what you mean by that. I think he's trying to respond to the conference that was held in Enugu State, the Nigeria Bar Association, where they had one South African activist, Julius Malema, was there. The likes of some of them were there, but unfortunately, I still hold some reservation for Igbo MPA lawyers who were not able-bodied enough to discuss the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. Forget what Obasanjo said about the Nigerian judiciary. I am also disappointed in Julius Malema of South Africa, who came there, who see himself as an activist or who is championing some kind of Africanism, was not able to talk about Nnamdi Kanu. So it means that the people that brought Malema to Nigeria as a special guest of honor in that event were APC terrorist organization.
APC.
I am telling you, there's nobody. Because I know what the Igbos contributed to what South Africa is today. When Nelson Mandela was nowhere to be found, when they were trying to kill him, somebody picked him up and hid him somewhere in Enugu for years. Fed Nelson Mandela. Look at the rubbish they are doing now. But nobody will come out and tell you what the Igbos have contributed to what South Africa is today. Why did Nelson Mandela go to another place? Where did he have to choose Biafran land to come and hide? But when Julius Malema came to Nigeria now, you can see he was not even to honor Nnamdi Kanu for one day. And you say you are championing one Africa, one nation, one total rubbish. Go and champion yourself. Mba, unfortunately for Peter Mba of Enugu State, you are a governor. We don't know who you are. Your identity is not showing.
You're governor.
We don't know who he is. The Fulanis are there killing people in Enugu. At one point or the other, he has to organize all the whole traditional rulers in Enugu State to go to Sokoto to go and lay down for Sultan of Sokoto. We don't need that kind of. That's what is giving these people room on daily basis to be establishing Ruga for herdsmen and Fulani herdsmen, military, right there inside the forest of Enugu State. Because they choose you as governor. Whether you are calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu or not, that is your own pockets, that is your own cup of tea. Nnamdi Kanu will not die in DSS custody. Nnamdi Kanu, I'm surprised why Nigeria can never move forward. That's why somebody went to Brazil and said under his watch there's nothing like corruption. Then shut down EFCC, shut down ICPC, shut down Nigeria, shut down everywhere since you have conquered corruption. Nigeria can never be one. A pastor came out clearly and told everybody in the whole world that God did not have any business with Nigeria. They go say,
God don't get any business with Nigeria.
Am I the one that say it? You need to see what the pastor said. He said God does not know whether Nigeria exists. God had no day for Nigeria. It's a clear fact. But people do not want to hear that because the crumbs that is falling from these terrorist political parties, when they get to your pocket, all is well. Nigeria is the only country I've seen so far that people use Abbas, my neighbor, to determine how successful they are in Nigeria. When your neighbor is not having light, you manage to disturb the whole environment with Abbas, your neighbor. You don't know the kind of sanity, insanity. They say when they ask and Nigeria is working, and your neighbor have no light, but you are using these consequences of bad leadership and government environment to disturb the atmosphere, and you say Nigeria is working. Anything bit and bad like let it say, but all eyes of 85 million Biafrans all over the world are on Nnamdi Kanu.
Now, Peter Mba said this. Monday sit at home has ended in Enugu State. No more sit at home in Enugu State. Is that the truth?
Bros, let me tell you, whether it has ended or it has not ended, you are right inside our consciousness. We are still observing our solidarity 24 hours, not only on Mondays, to the IPOB Supreme Leader, Nnamdi Kanu.
Supreme Leader.
Of course, he's the one that Igbos knows now. Nobody would. The governors cannot command any influence in the entire Southeast. No governor can command the kind of influence Nnamdi Kanu commands.
What of Soludo and...
My brother, Soludo is for me is a total disappointment for now. Yes, yes, because if you look at their history, for him to come out and say that Fulani made him governor, Yanadua family promised him governor and he became governor. Go and look at their histories. All these people are being planted using the resources that come from the Biafran land. Even if it's as a result of conquest or whatever it is, can't we have somebody, a local governor, that can at least put some of these things to check? Everybody, anything that Abuja says, anything anybody says, they swallow it and feed their pocket and pretend that all is well. Nnamdi Kanu must understand it very clearly. I must say it. He's the only face. He's the symbol. Unfortunately, Peter Mba does not know that it's already him too is in bondage.
Peter Mba is in bondage.
Yes, now.
Enugu State government.
Yes, now. He doesn't know. He's in bondage.
What kind of bondage?
He's also in TSS custody. He's been held down. He's been oppressed. He's been marginalized. Look at what is happening to Igbo businesses in Lagos State.
I want to take you on that as well. Southeast lost 7.6 trillion to IPOB sit at home in 4 years. So anybody say maybe they should stop this sit at home. 7.6 trillion.
Let me tell you, Nnamdi Kanu is a man of knowledge and wisdom. He's a man that has shown enormous passion, support, love for his people. I know what it takes when that illegality was carried out in Kenya by terrorist organizations in Nigeria. Even though they tried to kill him in Kenya, God intervened.
Tried to kill him?
Yes, now. You don't know that he was held somewhere for days. But because it was done, some level of record was done. There was internet, people recorded it, and that was why. This is a situation that Interpol was supposed to be involved. Interpol was not involved. The clone man there and the rest of them connect with this present government, with the same people. Tinubu cannot come and tell me that he loves Igbos. Tinubu does not love Igbos. Unfortunately,
he went to Igbo land and they all supported him. They even made him.
Nobody supported him. Nobody supported him. He has the same tendencies with Buhari. Forget all the pretense. How much did he give Southeast Development Commission? He gave it to Ojuzo Kalu, a criminal too. How much did he budget for the same Southwest Development Commission? Compare. No seaport, no airport. For you to clear a 40-feet container now, you are talking about 30 million in Nigeria. They keep on squeezing Igbos to a corner. But thank God, those are the things that has made Igbos great and became the most powerful black race in the world today. The Igbo people, Go and bet it anywhere. I can tell you that. Nobody can pass through what Igbo man is passing through to survive in Nigeria. Look at that kind of resilient spirit. No tribe in Nigeria have it.
No tribe.
No, you cannot stay in one place for 8 years, 10 years to learn a trade. Can you? Do you have the patience? And even after they have settled you, you still have to wait and learn how to be patient before the business. Can you? How many years are you talking about now? Who does it? Then we are being oppressed and suppressed, and they are painting certain picture. Okay, you cannot tell Nnamdi Kanu this kind of shit and you buy into that.
But some people are saying this Nnamdi Kanu, he has been in DSS custody for years now. Maybe you should drop Biafra agitation so that he can be released.
No, bro, let me tell you, unless you don't understand what is called Biafra, you understand, Nnamdi Kanu is not being charged because he's a Biafran activist. Nnamdi Kanu is charged based on what they cropped up with their Fulani agenda. Nnamdi Kanu is not held by law. Nnamdi Kanu is held by an agenda. You don't understand. Nnamdi Kanu is not in DSL because of Biafra. This is a man who exposed the reality. And that before he get to you, it is better his own people come together and become a sovereign nation so that they can be able to defend themselves. Are you happy now? Has the issue of insecurity been solved in Nigeria? Say na Nnamdi Kanu they kill, turn to Fulani now, they keep people up and down. That's why they said that God did not create Nigeria. People are saying it. Renowned men of God are saying it. There's nothing like Nigeria.
So you say no believer?
Where the chief of army staff is saying everybody should go and learn kung fu, learn karate, Jet Li. You don't know that.
Defend ourselves.
Nigeria has become a Nigeria today are the Igbo people. Still, look at the oppression, look at the suppression. I see how much they pay for a house for here. How many? You pay for light bill, you pay for shop, you pay for house, the same thing. Then we now contribute money for Bola Ahmed Tinubu family on daily basis. Under in the name of one. Okay, you don't know what is happening. I'm telling you, yeah. 5 o'clock this morning, I don't wake up. I've watched Lagos wake up. I've watched Lagos go to sleep. Maybe you don't understand what I'm saying. I've watched Lagos wake up in the morning. I've watched Lagos go to sleep. I have observed a lot of things. Anything that you are seeing today, both race, Yoruba and Hausa and the Northerners, I'm not hiding it. It's not a hidden thing. The target is to destroy the Igbo race.
I am too like I was saying that Nigeria is an expired country since 10 years ago. I am too like I was saying that the Igbo man started his life with 20 pounds. Emmanuel Ogbuji say Nnamdi Kanu is the eye of the Igbo. Onyeze Chinedu is very intelligent. Let him channel his strength 100% for the actualization of the independence of Biafra. Dr. Okwoji said there is no Nigeria. People should know this and have peace. I am too like I was saying that APC party is a great terrorist organization. Emmanuel Ogbuji say good morning Film TV International from him. We are watching every move of Fulani in Biafra land. They can never hide from the eagle's eye of IPOB. I am too like I was saying that the Igbo governors are slaves from Fulani murderers Janjaweed.
Confirmed.
I am too like I was saying that Jehovah God will always safeguard and protect Mazi Chinedu Onyezi for his assertion about Biafra freedom. Yes, Mazi, it is fact. God doesn't have any business with Nigeria because he didn't create it. Peter Mba is a Fulani agent in Enugu. His special advisor is a Fulani. We don't need him in Nnamdi Kanu matter. I am too like I was saying that Tinubu is a great master in corruption and bribery. Thanks, Onyezi. You are always making sense. I am too like I was saying that Governor Mba is a Fulani slave. I am too like I was saying that Mazi Chinedu Onyezi is right by saying that Nelson Mandela was hidden at Enugu.
Yes.
Yes, stay. Just stay. All of our viewers, God bless each and every one of you. I appreciate you. Our annual, stay. Our annual football match just every month end, like always do it every end of the month. He is there. He's always part of us. All of him is there. They go score goal this time. But I announce it. It is this weekend, Saturday by 5 p.m. You always show you all of our viewers, show you the football live, like we always do every Saturday evening. Like you always do. You always find a way to support us. Kinjo Ogba, you are there. Tudo Kafo is there. Sokoji is there. Omo Odua, Baba, number 1, you are always there. But I have to just update all of you. Our football match is coming by this weekend. We must tell our viewers. Oh yes, come back. Let him continue.
Oh yes, could be maybe the master score.
Yes, I want to see, I say an impact because it's a record anyway, and it's for fun.
Okay, let's start from men again. When Sunday Igboho was arrested, or when he has issue with Buhari then, Yoruba leaders, Obas, the elders in Yoruba land, took him to the president. This is our son. Let him be. Why can't Igbo leaders, or are they afraid that maybe Kanu will take over their position, or why can't they take him also to the president then? This is our son. Let him be.
And there was no Nigeria when Biafra signed a treaty with the colonial powers in 1824.
So Biafra has been existing before Nigeria?
I'm just telling you now.
Okay.
So we know when these things came in. When Nigeria was put into place, the Igbo man was not invited. Igbo man has never been part of Nigeria issue. Some few Yorubas, some few Obas were invited. Majority of the people that formed this thing, the Northerners were there. Igbo man has never been. Igbo man has already signed a treaty already in 1824. So I can tell you very clearly that Biafra has been in existence. So those who are planning to compromise the reality triggered by what is on ground now are the same people who are pretending that they want to play a certain role to rescue Igboho, Sunday Igboho, and show a certain face, do one or two or the other, just to create a biased consciousness to the reality on ground. Will you imagine that Woloshenka is in Brazil with Tinubu?
They went together.
You don't know? Do you know?
I don't know.
The Nigerian media report it.
I don't report them. We don't see them very bad.
You don't go see them. That's how Nigeria works. That is the nature of Nigeria. So you are seeing them going for Igboho, doing all that. Look at the history. During the Nigerian Biafran War, what happened? The Yoruba nation took side against the Igbo people. They supported the Northerners. Aurunike, I get married in Hausa.
Meaning?
No, you don't understand. I'll just give you what it's like.
Okay.
The gang up was too much. The Igbo man become a necessity in Nigeria. And that necessity, Igbo man was able to discover who he was and who he is. Till this moment, they confiscated everything. If you're a billionaire, as at that time, they give you 20 pounds. Both Atiku and whoever they call themselves, this is not the time to come and bamboozle Igbos. The Yoruba Northern Alliance is collapsing because Tinubu did not put them at the civil. Oga, they are the people that finance terrorists in Nigeria. Una hand the day too. What happened to Jonathan under Jonathan's government? They attacked Jonathan's government. They bombed United Nations headquarters in Abuja. They unleashed people from Mali, Senegal, extremism from the north to destroy Jonathan's government. Tinubu called the issue of subsidy under Jonathan voodoo. You know what is called voodoo? This man you are seeing today. Ross, when they tell you that God is not involved in Nigeria, Nigerians are pretending because they want to make sure that they continue to oppress Igbo man. That's why they are pretending over the reality. The release of Sunday Igbo and the gang of Soweto and the rest is just pretense. When Soweto visited Nnamdi Kanu, after Nnamdi Kanu unveiled him, listen, he came back, he said revolution now. When the Sunday Igboho had in contact with the supreme leader himself, just like the way Dele Momodu had in contact with the supreme leader, a lot of this was unveiled, and he started Yoruba nation agitation. Igbos has been pioneers of so many things in Africa. The Igbo race are the people that stopped slave trade in the world. Why are they? See, that's why people are saying it very clearly. I am also saying it. We need to define who we are. Look at what is happening in Israel today. Imagine in a situation where Israel did not take a particular stand on the issue of becoming a sovereign nation to stop the killing of Jews all over the world. That is how Biafra is going to liberate the black man. Anybody that is telling you he will hold that and not that, they will not tell you. Tomorrow they will say that they won. But they are seeing it. The Igbo people are pesetas. And let me tell you, there's nothing Igbo man set out to achieve that God will not support it. Because we are not killers, we are not invaders. God loved that. Omokiri, then Omokiri that was challenging me about the issue of Biafra. Let him go and check very well. The spelling, the sound, the pronunciation. Then you understand. If you study phonetics, art of writing by sound, you'll be able to understand that the first kingdom on earth, established by the third child of Abraham, Adam and Eve, is called Biafra. Biafra is connected to divinity. I'm not telling you this. I'm not telling you this. I told Reno Mokri, go and find out. Fernando Po, you are talking about the Portuguese explorer. The name did not emanate from him. Because if you look at the axis, that axis down to ancient Ethiopia, down to Equatorial Guinea, the Gulf of Guinea, we still have that the same name there up to this moment. And when they come, Nigeria want to thwart it. They say that bite of Biafra. Who told you that? There's a bite of Benin. They rename it because they want to erase traces of who we are, and we are saying no. Was it not a deliberate act? Where if you want to enter China from this axis now, you will have to move to you have to move to an extent. I need to give this guy his power bank mic, and he's going. Look at him.
Okay.
Please.
I'll give it to you.
So you understand what I'm saying? That is the reality on ground. And we can no longer hide it. That is who we are. Nigeria has been pretending over this. They deliberately sidelined the Igbo. We don't have a working seaport. We don't have a working airport. We don't have, even though we know that we can launch 18 nautical miles, less than 18 nautical miles, let's say 10, 11 nautical miles to China from the eastern part of the country.
Okay, Emmanuel Ogun is saying Igbos are great people. That's why the envy is much against them.
Okay, this one is too much, oh, to the extent that something that does not matter matters. The renaming of streets of legacy or symbol of struggle is a sign of something. It reminds us that, you know, the situation in that area now is a deliberate act of conquest. But whether they have conquered the spirit of Biafran, let them know. Whether they have conquered the spirit of Igbo man, let them know. Whatever spirit they have conquered, let them know. But it is still questionable that we have not been able to negotiate this one Nigeria till this moment. It's still very questionable. That Nigeria have not come out and said, okay, this is the direction we are going, this is what we want. Everybody sit down. What do you want? If it is confederation that's going to work, let it be. And my parents will go, my grandmothers will go inside the farm to go and farm. Somebody will come and clear and kill them. No traces at all. Then you ask me, okay, how can a something-year-old man go and let taekwondo? Learn karate. Bro, I am not telling you that nobody will stop this reality. It is better that we become what we are and quietly let everybody do what he knows how to do best and not leveraging on the oppression and suppression of Igbo people and still treat them as if they are nobody.
He said, but no man can curse whom God has blessed. And Tinubu was saying that Igbo people are descendants of Jacob. And Tinubu was saying that Tinubu is causing much division between the Yoruba and the Igbo people. And Tinubu was saying that I would not help the Fulani Janjaweeds to defeat Biafra. I am Tinubu for saying that Tinubu did not open borders in western part of Nigeria. I am Tinubu saying that Igbo people existed before the arrival of Nigeria.
Of course.
I am Tinubu saying that Buhari's name should not be mentioned because he was the son of Lucifer. There is no Nigeria. People should know that is Dr. Ukwoji. Let me take you on this last one,
okay,
sir, before we close. Now, I'm asking you this question personally for my own discussion. An average Igbo man will say, we want Biafra, we want to go. But Igbo businessmen that has business in Lagos State, has buildings, companies here in Lagos, they don't want to go.
Okay, let me tell you, that should not be used as a yardstick. I remember George W. Bush 9/11 attack on World Trade Center, and when the man wanted to make a statement on that regard, he said you can only destroy structures, but you cannot destroy the foundation of America. What we are seeing, the Igbos has planted, it's not only in Lagos State, it's not only in Osun State, it's not only in Ogun State, it's not. Bros, go to Cotonou, go to Ghana, go to Togo, go to Zambia, go to Namibia, go anywhere you want to go. Onyeze, our identity is our identity. Ebe berugo, bere. You understand? See, live and let live. If you say I would not listen, no, that's the Igbo man ideology. Okay. And that's why Dele Farotimi is saying, instead of jealousing these people, can't you learn from them? Can you stay 14 years? hungry to develop a business. Can you stay 14 years hungry? Go try him. He go see 99. He go no say to be an Igbo man, no be here. Without any federal government presence. That's why they said, Ebe bere ugo bere. Live and let live. If you say I will not live, please show me how you want me to live or where I will live. When you refuse to show me how that has become trouble. We no understand what the international law says about owning a property anywhere in the world. We understand what the United Nations Act says about owning a property anywhere in the world. There's a prophecy already concerning Biafra. 10 years, 10 years, just 10 years. Inside necessity, the Igbo man became the first black race to build atomic bomb. Atomic bomb? Without white man's input. You don't hear that before? We did it. We refined red oil. We use it to fly jet fighters. Not the wine, no. I'm telling you, that was how the Igbo man survived the war with Russia, America, Britain, Niger, Nigeria, Yoruba. Una join. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm today I was saying that Mazi Chinedu is better in knowledge. Biafra must leave Nigeria. They are buying time in disaster.
What are you trying to do? Small boy, come on, shift to ever. Good morning, our viewers. May God bless all of you. Thank God it's a weekend edition. This is a Benjamin Johnson Ezesnachi, aka one and the only Biafran evangelist. And I say good morning to Dr. Ukwaji. Good morning to King Joe Ogba. Good morning to Oga Aike if you are watching us. Good morning to Omodua. Good morning to Omoregbe. Good morning to T Billion. Good morning to all of you, which I cannot remember your names. May God bless you all. Thank God it's Wednesday, the weekend edition, live on Philip TV.
I'll just have this for 2 minutes. Please, 2 hours, going to 3 hours. Please, let's start from here. Governor Peter Mba of Enugu State. He said he has begged Tinubu that he should release Nnamdi Kanu. That is 1. 2, he said there is no more seat at home in Enugu State. Which state are you from?
I'm from Ebonyi.
Ebonyi, okay.
He said we are in Enugu and Kokono.
Okay. He said there is no more seat at home in Enugu State. The people are now trading market on Monday. What's your take on that?
My beloved brother, it's a political statement. And it's a political defending words. So he tried to defend himself.
So it's politics.
It's politics. Let him tell the people there. See, when I told you people about what is it called, May 30, that is going to be a serious sit at home. You people, he himself, what did he say? He said there is not going to be sit at home that day. The activities will go on. Even Soludo to in Anambra. Didn't you watch it? Even the sit at home self even go beyond Nigeria. In the diaspora of the world, international, which they commented it here. Were you not here? So forget the man. It's not today that Mba will come up with lies. Have Mba ever said the truth? Is it not the same Mba that said that Simon Ekpan, they have 50 cases charges against Simon Ekpan? That is the one responsible for the insecurity. Ever since the day they apprehended Simon Ekpan till today in Leiti, Finland, is insecurity stop? Is it not the insecurity that increase, that multiply itself to the point of killing and roasting over 200 persons in one day in Benue? So what are we saying? Has the man ever said the truth? See, I don't like people taking Mba's statement serious. I don't take his word serious.
Okay,
because he has never been a serious or a truthful person.
I am Tinubu for saying good morning to Biafra evangelist.
Good morning, sir.
Dr. Okoji saying welcome evangelist.
God bless you,
I am
sir.
Tinubu for saying that you people should forget about Governor Mba because he's a useless Fulani Janjaweed slave.
You are correct, sir.
Useless Fulani
Janjaweed
slave beast.
Yes, that is whom he is, and that is what it is.
That's not too much.
It's not too much. It's a description. You know, once you want to beautify somebody, you give me a very good description.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let me take you on this one. What year did you start your own agitation of Biafra? You Nnamdi Kanu.
I should leave Nnamdi Kanu.
For now, you.
To be precise, during the Wazirike time, that was during the Obasanjo regime, I was a member of MASOP, Lagos District, which we march from here up by Okera self with the leg. I know was one-on-one at my two. We trek from here
to my two.
For you to see how serious and how determined, how lovely, how interested it was to us, how I took it to heart. But all of a sudden, we heard that Wazirike was arrested by the former president called Olusegun Obasanjo. And after the arrest of Wazirike, the next thing that Wazirike had been released, and $1 million was given to him for his mother's burial. And that was how MASOB, Nigerian Biafra whatsoever agitation died down. I was like, what is happening? I am waiting for our leader to speak up. I'm waiting for him to act. I'm waiting for him to voice up again. I don't know that every stone that they throw into the river have sink into the ocean, down.
But Wazirike, Mr. Benjack, he was here today.
He's a confused person. If, I don't know. Is that the person you wanted? That man is confused. When he was he not the one that was ranting? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu this, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that. Wazirike, has he ever taken Biafran matter to the level which Mazen Nnamdi Kanu took it? Wazirike, was he not the one that collected some oil and collected 1 million naira and silent? Do you know how much? Do you know how many oil were they have given to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, which he rejected? Do you know the offer they have given Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, which Mazen Nnamdi Kanu rejected? He turned it down. Let me tell you, even as he under the custody of DSS, currently in the bar MBA, that is Nigerian Bar Association, that were held their meeting in Enugu. Do you know that there he sent a petition against 3 judges in Nigeria who have judged his case, which Binta Nyako was one of them. He petitioned against them that those people should be, their certificate as a lawyer, as judge, should be withdrawn from them. Regarding the way the manipulation and the way they treated his case, they handled his case. So Benjack, did he know this? All these are the Wazirike mentality. That they are not, when you are not informed, you will be deformed. So he's not well informed. So we shouldn't be talking about him.
Do you know Concord Hotel in Imo State?
Concord Hotel. What happened to Concord Hotel?
Yes, he was directing Mr. Asiasa there. That place, Mr. Asiasa. He was there.
I have been there several times.
See, I told you that man is.
He said he has been slapped by a military man because of this agitation. He has been hit by a gun because of this agitation. There is a senior disciple. Kanu is the junior disciple.
Excuse me. Although a privilege was given to him, so he have a right to talk anything that comes from his mind. You understand? Who know him? Who know Wazirike?
You know now.
Who know him? His boss collected bribe. His boss could not do anything.
He said his boss didn't collect anything.
Yes, now he will continue. Excuse me. If he did not collect anything, why is it that they are telling you that he signed a document done and dusted concerning Biafra, and why is it that he has been silent ever since? Do you know the condition that they gave to him? That is why up to today, have you ever seen him stand up to fight for Biafra, to discuss anything Biafra? Do you see him do that?
He doesn't have interest anymore.
Not that he doesn't have it. He signed a document before leaving the custody of arrest, which Nnamdi Kanu refused to sign, which Nnamdi Kanu refused to collect, which Nnamdi Kanu refused to. Was it not some months ago? Is it not some months ago? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, all of you that are pleading on my behalf should stop it. I am fighting for my right. I know my right.
Is that not being arrogant?
It's not arrogant. When you know your right, it's not an arrogant. You know, don't you see? Okay, excuse me. How many times did Wazirike appear in the court? Was Wazirike able to face Nigerian judge and defeat Nigeria in the Nigerian court? Has he been able to do that? And you say you know what he's doing. You are better, you are a senior man to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. In which level? Do you know that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is Mazen as it is now? If you make mention of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the whole world. Well, when I'm talking about the world leaders, I'm not talking about people like Tinubu and Co. I'm talking about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a leader that cannot lead ECOWAS well. So we're talking about leaders that have led men. When you talk of men, you understand me? When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, do you know that Captain Ibrahim Traore, you understand, wake up from his sleep because of the speech of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Many African leaders, a president today that stood on their ground against the European enslavement was as a result of the lessons that they learned from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the lectures. How many people as Wazirike, both to Benjake and his boss, how many of them have there been? How many people have they been able to educate, to reorientate their memory? My brother, how many people have they been able to impart through their speech positive thinking?
Emmanuel Ogunji saying Biafra blood is running in the blood stream of the Biafra evangelists.
Yes, you are right.
One day Biafra must come.
Biafra is already.
I am told I was saying that Benjak is an illiterate. Emmanuel Ogunji saying Wazirike is a Janjaweed.
It's a Janjaweed, confirm the one.
Let me take you on this last one before we close. If Nnamdi Kanu should come out today, what do you think will be the hope of the governors in the East?
Do you see why they don't want Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to be released?
Also,
because they themselves know that even as Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is still in the DSS custody, the people still listen to him. That them being the governor, they don't have a say over their people. They cannot speak to the people and expect the people to listen. I will not forget so soon, the third man in Nigerian country, person of Akpabio. Do you know what he said last year? He said that he agree, he concur, he accept, and he has admitted it, that the governor of the southeast, they are not those ones parading themselves as governor, but it's Simon Ekpa. He said it. You understand me? And Simon Ekpa is a boy to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Who lectures Simon Ekpa? Who educates Simon Ekpa? Who put him through? Who nurture him? Mazen. See, a lion always begat a lion. So you cannot, see, let me tell you, you cannot use chicken to compare an eagle. They are not the same. They have feather, but there is a different levels of movement in terms of flying. And what eagle can do, chicken cannot even dare it. And that is what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has proven before our governors, before Wazirike group of companies, and before Nigeria. Both internationally and locally here, even in the heart of every citizen, both in Nigeria, both to Biafra, both to anywhere in the world. Kanu Wazirike, do you know that if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu should come out today, the whole world leaders, number one leaders, we like to have one-on-one talk with him. It's not a yes. People like Donald Trump, people like my senior brother Benjamin Netanyahu, people, you understand me? Putin, they say they know they see Putin, you go see say Putin. Putin himself is waiting for him to be released so that he can have one-on-one. Do you know the kind grace, the gift that God has given to man, gave to man? See, that guy is there any language, those of you that go to school, please, is there any language that supersedes genius? That is what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is. If there is a word over genius, that is what he is.
Prince Gentleman is saying, I get them before, no be property.
Yes.
Consistency and focus is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. Biafra evangelists respect. That's Prince Gentleman. That's all I do now.
Yes.
I don't try.
God bless you. God bless you. And God bless you, our esteemed viewers. May God bless you. May God bless your family. It shall be well with you all. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Our football match is coming up on this coming Saturday, this weekend. Yeah. Our football match is coming this weekend. Our viewers, anything you wish to support us with, just please kindly do so. King Jogba, Dr. Okwoji, Lady G, and all of our viewers, our football match is this Saturday, this weekend. Anything you can support us with. We get snacks from King Jogba and so on. Okay, Biafra evangelist, don't fall for the decoy of Akpabio and Ekpa. Nnamdi Kanu is not in their game. Okay, that's it. We will do that tomorrow. So, our viewers, thanks for standing by us today. Thanks for liking, dropping your comment, and also sharing the program. It's a 2 hours plus program, even close to 3 hours. So we'll be here live again tomorrow morning as early as possible. Thank you and God bless you. God bless you.